because I don't know how many of you guys have seen it, but Zentrea got a new outfit recently. And it's the traditional, like in anime, where it's that, militaristic looking outfit. Hang on a second. I just got a message. Hang on a second. One second, chat. Okay. So yeah, Zentrea got a new outfit recently. And it was like the traditional, it was the traditional like anime military outfit, the bombastic military outfit with the brimmed hat and the overcoat. And to see it in like all the anime. You see it in all the anime. We've seen it in, countless ones of the big bad bitch wearing the imperial militaristic outfit. And everybody is like a bunch of just brainless morons that get triggered by a drop of water hitting them in the forehead. They're getting triggered and calling it a Nazi outfit when it's not. And unfortunately, I just saw something on Twitter that basically she's just like, I'm out. She basically said, that's it, I'm done. And she's like said, like, I'm gonna try and like maybe change it, or maybe I'll just like get rid of it entirely. And she literally got bullied into changing her perfectly reasonable outfit. Like the ringing Twitter fucksticks have actually like beaten her down. And it's heartbreaking. And so so that's what this, I don't know if Rev's gonna have that latest update where she made the announcement that she's gonna try and like fix it, like get the artist to fix it, or she's just gonna like do away with it, which sucks because there's absolutely nothing wrong with their outfit. It's not a Nazi outfit. It's just an imperial military anime outfit. So let's take a look.
Hey, what's guys, Rev here. So today we're talking about a new VTuber controversy involving a former VShojo talent. Now, of course, saying former VShojo talent is basically saying anyone who's worked with VShojo because, well, that VTuber agency has collapsed. But over the past couple of days, there's been a lot of drama involving this person right here, the former VShojo talent Zentrea, who's been accused of some very serious crimes, some social mores, if you will. Zentrea has been accused of being a Nazi. That's right, Zentrea, of all people, has been accused of being a Nazi. Now, why would anyone accuse of this non-problematic figure of being a Nazi? Well, her recent previews of her updated model include a military uniform like this.
Yeah, like look, you can even tell. Look at the chain accents. It looks fine.
That's it.
It looks
Apparently,
fine.
having a military uniform means you're a Nazi.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2025, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is all the proof you need to cancel someone's life. You just need to have...
Revan, it's Azur Lane. It's what was that one what was that recent one about the guy who's an atheist and gets isekai in another world and has to pray to God to actually get her magic to work. She had a similar outfit. We've seen it in oh God, what was it? Shit, I can't think. Like Tanya. Yes, thank you, Rug. Yeah, it was in Tanya the Evil. It's like yeah, it's in Gundam. I think it was probably in Robotech. It was in what was it? Harkness, Pirate Captain Harkness. It's like it is a popular anime trope to wear these imperialistic uniforms. Not because you're a bad guy, but because it's fashionable. Harlock. Yes, thank you, Torna. What did I say? I said Harkness, didn't I? God, I'm screwed. Hi, Captain Jack Harkness. I screwed up. Yes, Harlock. Yes, Captain Harlock, Pirate Captain Harlock. It's, yeah, it is an anime trope. This is kind of like an anime trope. It does not mean Nazi. It's just the uniforms look kick-ass in anime. That's it. That's literally it.
I have a VTuber model with a military uniform. Now, she's being canceled across...
Wait. Chat. Hold up. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Are you seeing what I'm saying, chat? Are you seeing what I'm saying? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Look at my hair. Look at my hair. Now look at her hair. Look at my hair. Look at her hair. We have the same we have the same cross bangs. We have the same little cross bangs. I forgot Zentrea had cross bangs like that, like I do. Well, Alex, I fully admit that that's where I got the inspiration from when I had the artist design it, yes.
Blue Sky and Twitter. But let's get a quick preview. This is from Blue Sky. This person saying, I literally never heard of Zentrea before this thread, and I just heard of her name. And I'm immediately treated to a picture of what sure looks like a VTuber anime Nazi. How was this even up for debate? I'm glad lunatics like this just...
Could be Cortanus.
Basically appropriated military uniforms to Nazism. They believe anyone who has a military...
Well, and this is and this is done for a reason. People are basically calling out a military style uniform and calling it Nazism for one very specific reason. The people that do this is so that they're trying to get, this is going to sound wild, but I think it's so they can, they can basically, brainwash the woke mob to basically view any military, including their own, as evil. People that look at a military uniform and instantly say Nazi, it's almost like they're trying to they're trying to instill the woke mind virus to make everyone think that a military uniform automatically equates to Nazi, including their own military. It's the whole thing with like using Nazi. It's the whole thing with the overuse of Nazi. They're destroying the word, so when they actually act like Nazis, they're counting on people not recognize it because everything is being called Nazi, and they're looking to destroy the language, so people don't recognize actual Nazism, actual fascism when it happens. And this is just another example of she's wearing a military uniform that looks like with the overcoat, with the long coat, with the great coat and the hat. and it's military, so it must be Nazi. And they're trying to instill the idea, I think they're trying to instill the idea that a military uniform automatically equates to Nazi. And so maybe trying to get people to think that for their own military. Because let's remember, there's been recent talkings as of late saying, trying to get the military to question their orders because, you remember, you don't have to follow illegal orders and get active serving soldiers to start questioning their chain of command because their fucking SJA, Congress people are basically trying to fuck with their heads. And we're seeing it here on the civilian side too. Like, military uniform, a spee Nazi, because these people are fucking sick in the head.
Your uniform must be a Nazi. That is absolutely insane. Also, fake fan, Zentrea has had a military uniform with her model for like a decade at this point. This is from like 10 years ago. So, welcome to the Zentrea fan base. But Parrot describes this whole situation very well.
Here we go. Yeah.
Zen attacked by random nobodies from the depths of Twitter and Blue Sky over her outfit having similarities to a Nazi military uniform. She might delete the outfit altogether.
God, I hope she doesn't.
Because of the hate towards her and her friends.
I hope she doesn't.
She's being harassed over this outfit. To the point of her friends being harassed, and she might actually consider removing the outfit.
I hope
Here
she
is
doesn't.
the related tweet from Zentrea. She's been responding to a lot of people. Big mistake. Like, no qualms with her, okay? I understand. It's really hard to not respond to idiots on Twitter, but she's been responding too much. But here's her statement on the situation.
Yeah, and I will agree with Rev on that. Like, if I was to get a different outfit that was completely benign, and I thought it just looked cool, I thought it looked sexy, I thought it looked badass, and that was it. And people started coming at me saying, "Oh, you look like a Nazi, you look like a fascist." Guess what my response would be if people on Twitter started doing that, if I got a different outfit and they started saying I look like a Nazi or a fascist and I'm promoting Nazi or fascism. You know what my response would be? Fuck you. My model, my outfit. I'm not trying to be a Nazi. If you can't handle that, kindly go fuck off or sit and spin. Take your pick. And honestly, Zen should do the same thing. Because here's the thing. Everyone bitching about Zentrea's uniform never has been to her stream. They've never been in her stream, and they've never watched her video. Like any of her videos. That's the keynote of distinction here. That Zen, I know I'm a tiny little VTuber, and you probably are not hearing me, but this is... Yeah, no, except I get it. It's her friends, too. I do get it. Same thing with the friends. Like, everybody getting harassed on this, Zen and her friends, these are not people that come to their streams. And it is not people that watch their videos. This is just people that someone saw a picture of her model and just decided, like, I need attention. And so they posted an image of her model with the new uniform and said, "This is Nazi. This is cosplaying as a Nazi." And of course, all of the people that are part of the SJA mind virus immediately glommed onto it and just went, "Yeah, it's Nazi. The VTuber's Nazi. Nazi, Nazi, Nazi." And it's like, not one of them. Because you notice, what's the first thing this person said? I had literally never heard of Zentrea before this thread, so they Google image searched her and saw this and immediately assumed Nazi. This person has never been in any of her streams, never seen any of the videos she may have put on YouTube. And they never will. Because if they actually showed up to her streams or watched any of her videos, they would know it's just a fun outfit that looks awesome, and that's it. That she's not a Nazi, she doesn't support Nazism or anything of that ilk, but they don't care. They don't watch her videos. They don't join her streams. Why? Because it will immediately quash any of their preconceived notions instantaneously. And so instead, they just bitch on Twitter and say this person's not a Nazi, this person's cosplaying as a Nazi, because they won't, they don't have it right in their face and they have to feel like they're doing something. It's people that are terminally online that have literally no life outside of Twitter. They have no meaningful existence to their life, and so they have glommed on to the SJA stuff because the people in the SJAs are more than eager to welcome people into their fold to dump on other individuals, and so they just need to feel like they're belonging, and so they get infected by the mind virus and they just start going after people, not even knowing what they're going after in the first place. And honestly, it's like, I think Zen should just say fuck it and ignore him. Her friends should also say fuck it and ignore him. Because unfortunately, we are in this streaming space. We are quote unquote public figures. There can be plenty of people who don't like what we do or what we say. There's nothing we can do about that. We're not going to be able to please everyone. And people that want to lose their shit about an outfit on your model, fuck up. You're not going to make them happy, and all they're going to see, if Zentrea, God bless her, if Zentrea actually does get rid of the outfit, or get rid of like the entire model with the outfit, if she does that, then all that's going to tell these people that are fucking insane is they can bully other people into doing the exact same thing, whether or not the bullies are right. All this is going to show these psychopaths is that, well, if our twisted, fucked up brains perceive this, it must be true because we got Zentrea to get rid of the outfit. So we must have been right. It must have been a Nazi outfit because she capitulated. She bent the knee and got rid of the model. Not equating, of course, to the fact that Zentrea just didn't want the headache, didn't want to constantly get dogpiled, and just didn't want to deal with it. And ignoring that part of it, they'll think we were right and we what? Because we were right. It will instill that mindset. So that's why I hope Zentrea keeps the model. Sam, I understand she doesn't want her friends harassed either, but you know what? It's not going to matter because the freak shows like this are going to find something else to hate about Zentrea. And they're going to find something else to hate about her friends. That's the thing. It's not like if she gets rid of this model, it's going to fix anything. Remember, this is the beast that cannot be fed. You give them an inch, they're going to want to take an entire mile. Zentrea's going to give up this. If Zentrea gives up the mile, they'll go, cool, all right, now give this up. Now give this up. Now say this. Now do this. You bend the knee to these psychopaths, they will never stop. And so, yes, I fully appreciate that she doesn't want her friends being harassed. I fully appreciate that. But it's never going to be enough for them. Ever. Okay, Cryptic Dreamer, they will obviously go more than a mile, obviously, but they won't ever stop. They will never be satisfied. And if they can get her to do something like this, then they're going to think we can get her to do more, and they'll keep harassing her more and more and more. Or other VTubers, like her friends that they harassed. And it'll never be enough for them. It will never, ever be enough. And that's why you tell people like this that have a problem with a cool, badass outfit, fuck off. I paid for it. I'm not doing it to be a Nazi. I just think it looks cool as hell, and it's an anime trope. So kindly fuck off. I spent money on this, not you. You don't like it? Don't come into my stream. Don't watch my videos. Fuck off. Back to your mama's basement. That, realistically, is what Zentrea needs to do. She's done nothing wrong, and she needs to tell these people to go suck ass. Because they're not worth it. Her fans loved the outfit, and those are the ones that Zentrea should be listening to.
No qualms with her, okay? I understand. It's really hard to not respond to idiots on Twitter, but she's been responding too much. But here's her statement on the situation saying, "I'm done. I'm so tired. I just wanted to have an awesome end of the year. I've been through so much, and you kicked me while I was about to get back up. I tried to fix things. I will go back and see what can be changed, or if I should scrap the entire model. It's not worth losing
I hope
friends."
not.
I'm sorry.
Wait, were some of Zentrea's friends telling her the same thing? She said it's not worth losing friends. Is that, were some of her friends giving her grief about the model? Or were some of her friends being bullied so much she didn't want to lose them because they were catching cast off? Okay, so she didn't want to lose her friends because they were basically catching strays from the attacks from her. Okay. No, and Seb, I get it. Like, I get it. I understand. I do. I do understand. Like, it's not worth, the problems that her friends are going through. I get that. I do. But again, with the, with these people, it's not going to help. Because again, they're going to find something else. She gets rid of this, they're going to find something else completely benign. And then they'll start harassing her for it. And they'll start harassing her friends for it. Until they demand that it gets fixed. Because they want control. They want you on your knees kissing their ring, and they will never stop, and it will never be good enough. The only defense is for her and her friends to stand together and go, "Fuck you, psychopaths. This is our streams. This is our models. You don't like it, you can fuck right off. We spent the money on this, not you. You don't get a say in what I do with what I paid for." I appreciate it'd be incredibly difficult. I do. But it is the better alternative than to bowing down and letting these people railroad over you to basically go on to the next thing that they're going to criticize and demand you change. And then the next thing that they criticize and demand you change. And again, and again, and again. Because it will never stop. So you have to stop it before it starts.
If you're losing friends over a VTuber outfit, not your real friends. Like, the best advice I can give is cut those people out.
No, Rev's not getting it. Rev's not getting it. She's talking about losing friends because they want to distance themselves from her because they're getting so much harassment for their own mental health. No, Rev, you're not getting it. It's not that. Okay, let me rephrase. If it's friends that are saying, "Yeah, your outfit looks like a Nazi, you should get rid of that outfit," then yes, bye-bye. Then they're not really your friends. For clarity's sake, if she's had friends of hers that have agreed with the woke mind virus mob, God, words are hurt today, and told her, "Yeah, you look like a Nazi, you should get rid of that outfit," then yes, absolutely, they're not your friends, bye-bye. If they, well, Atsunashi, that, it's very easy to say. I get how if they're your close personal friends, if she has friends that are tender-hearted and are not controversial at all in anything that they do, and they start getting dogpiled on Twitter, it's not that simple. Like, some of her friends may be very soft-hearted and may not be combative, and Well, no, I deny. And of course not. Of course not. But that's why I say it's not that simple to say, like, dump your friends in that case. No. You don't dump your friends, but what you do is you build a phalanx of yourself, your strong friends, and your fan base to protect the soft-hearted ones that might not be able to handle it. That's what you do. You protect the soft-hearted ones while still standing up for yourself.
Anyone who is going to cut you off as a friend over having a military uniform with your VTuber model, no. Touch grass, find people in real life, try to associate with more people in real life.
Yardog, I want to know how many people complaining about her outfit actually know fucking history. How many of the people bitching about her outfit actually know fucking history? Because her style of outfit was prevalent throughout the entirety of all sides of World War II. It's prevalent on the Allies, and it was prevalent on the Axis. It's not exclusively representative of Nazis. They're just making it about that, because Nazi is the buzzword for them. Well, Zeb, we just saw what the outfit looked like, right? I showed it earlier. So we know what the outfit looks like.
And your local community over people online, because this is a terminally online situation. But anyways, I left this reply saying, changing any aspect of your model in response to feign outrage would be a mistake. Ignore the screeching 0.1% of your audience who finds offense over an outfit. Filtering them is the best thing you could do at this point. Nobody should cater to these unwell individuals. I think that's fair.
Case in point.
Right? But we had some weirdos saying, no one should ever listen to a grown man with a child avatar like you. Well, first of all, if you look at what I'm doing right here, this model, and you think of children in real life, you're a weirdo. You're weird. You're very weird. Projection. But of course, this person policing people over fictional content. Oh, whoa.
Oh.
Your likes may not be public anymore, but your retweets are. You furry. Yeah. Scale back the judgment over fictional content before you're posting furry porn. Okay, buddy? Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Anyways, here's another person entering the fray. A goblin VTuber named Pudge.
Blocked Rev.
I don't know. But the only thing I know is that they have been blocked. And that's not a good start, okay? It's a pretty good indicator that whatever I'm about to see is going to be terrible.
Thank you, Hackle. I forgot to turn those off again. Thank you, Hackle, for the tier 3. Thank you so much.
Assets make him look of age.
Rev looks fine. And besides, you only ever see, like, this top half of him. It's not like he shows off anything other than shoulders up, for God's sake.
So, they quoted someone defending Zentrea saying basically, having a military uniform is not an endorsement of the of Nazi Germany. Okay?
Yes.
So they say, I want to expand on this. I'm a professional costume designer. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so?
Well, they got noted saying peak cap existed in the 1800s. The first appearance of peak cap in military uniform is on the 1811
Thank you, Hackle.
by the Russian military. So this person got noted. The professional...
Needler, this style of military uniform is highly prevalent throughout anime. Throughout it. And like a fraction of the examples in anime are not Nazis. Yes, sometimes they are worn by bad guys. Sure. But by and large, they're not. It's not indicative of being a Nazi. Again, these are people that are terminally online and literally roam the fucking internet, primarily Twitter, searching for shit to get pissed off at. These are literally victims. These are professional victims roaming the internet looking for something to be offended about. They're perpetually offended, and they won't be anything else.
Costume designer doesn't know their own history. Well, thanks. But Zentrea would respond saying, I didn't know Nazis showed off their bazungas or had hip lengthened skirts or had a cape with fur.
Yeah.
And this person named Catnips said, holy F, take the L, admit you made a mistake and change
the L?
Gosh darn outfit. And Zentrea said, thank you for defending yourself, by the way. The only mistake I made was apologizing apparently because holy S, what was the point?
Yeah.
I'm backing up. Hold up.
You can't see his head.
Zentrea, you're never going to watch this, but you get it. You understand now, okay? There's no point in apologizing to these people. They'll never be happy. You can ratio people on Twitter.
Yes.
You can make very thoughtful and caring responses, but they don't care. And this person, Sunless, saying, you didn't apologize for the outfit. No one wants you to. You apologize for using wrongful terminology when you were heated.
For terminology?
You're conflating two different things and retracting your apology. And Zentrea says, I'm not retracting. I said, what was the point? You people are genuinely baffling.
Oh my God.
And the Sunless person says, fine, not retracting, but you are undermining the apology you gave when you are now saying what was the point and the only mistake I made, and quote, it's the action of taking back the apology sincerely, even if the words remain.
Here it is. Again, it's never good enough. This is why you don't apologize for shit that you have not done wrong. It's never good enough. They will always try and twist it and conflate it, and it's never good enough. Unless you do full-blown supplication and bow and scrape and kiss the ring, it will never be good enough. Yeah, like, no, he does have a problem with the outfit, but of course he's taking issue with something else of her. So now that the outfit is out of the way, now this person is picking up on something else, like, well, you shouldn't have retracted your apology. Picking apart every aspect of it until they have you under their boot, because it's never enough. You give in on one thing, they're going to go for the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. It will never be enough. Ever.
So let's start with the Catnips individual, saying, today I learned that VTuber fanatics are the saddest, angriest, most hateful people on the internet. I and others were called slurs, threatened, and doxxed over opinions on whether an outfit was appropriate.
And people will try to, and people will do exactly that to the VTubers themselves for their outfit. Zentrea was literally called slurs, threatened, and if they could have, I'm sure they would have doxed her as well. They like, oh, I'm whining because what we did to someone else is now being done to us. Because I guarantee you, everybody was doing this to Zentrea. Perhaps minus the doxing, because she was able to prevent herself from being doxed. She was called slurs, she was called threatened, or she was threatened. And now, because it's getting done back because you're an angry piece of shit who can't get offline, oh, I'm a victim now. I'm a victim. Pity me. Oh, no. Again, don't give them anything because they'll try and take everything.
These people are parasocial and deranged. Just worry about yourself, man. I'm just saying.
Stop. Is anybody okay? I'm not seeing things, am I? I'm not seeing things, am I? Look at the face. Fine. And then look down here. I'm not seeing, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Or is this just a bad camera angle? I don't think those are man boobs. Zap, this person looks like they have tits. You have short haircut and full beard, and it looks like they have tits. Is it? Is it just like heavyweights? Is it just man boobs? Like, the shape does not look like necessarily man boobs. Needle, I may take you up on that. Yeah, we would. We would need, like, it's cut off. That's the thing. The photo is cut. The photo is cut off, so it's hard to tell. It's just. It struck me for a moment. I'm like, I wasn't sure if those were man boobs or. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Colonel. Like, this looked too large and too full to be man boobs. I don't know.
Just worry about yourself, man. I'm just saying. But of course, you see the arguments here in this sunless individual.
Thank you, Last Crow, for the follow.
Who is bragging about being blocked by Kitsu, a VTuber I respect. And they said, I didn't even say she was a Nazi or a sympathizer of one. I just pointed out her defense didn't help anyone at all. Well, people like you label everyone a Nazi because you want them to be harmed. I think that's very...
Yes. Rev is absolutely right. This has been said by multiple people. That people like this only label someone as a Nazi to make it easier to kill them. That's why people like, that's not necessarily this person, because this person didn't say it, but the people that are like calling all these other individuals that they disagree with Nazis, they do it to make it easier to take their lives. That's why they do it. That's why they throw around Nazi and fascist so much. So that way it's dehumanizing them. And it's easier to take their life. That's why they're destroying the language, to make it easier to do the follow-up, which is to destroy the person for real. That's it.
Very obvious. You don't actually believe people like Kitsu are a Nazi. You just want to label them one so they're dehumanized. Yeah. And you can harass them, and people can threaten them without any sort of a regret.
So you can kill them.
It happens over and over and over again. But wait! The Podge individual says they've lost their faith in humanity. Wow. Well...
You know what? I'm kind of with Podge on this one, just not in the way that they think. I, too, am losing faith in a very large portion of humanity.
Limiting the replies. That's crazy. Well, they also said, today, I've had people try to dox me. distribute revenge poo-tang of
community
me
now.
and
Community
threaten
now.
me because they don't agree with my insight. And this proposed note said, the so-called revenge poontang is literally just the things this person posted herself on
Yep.
Fansly, an adult.
There you go. Professional victim. Absolutely professional victim. Hunting around the internet for something to get offended about to go on some sort of jihad. I'm a victim, so I must go on my quest.
Website. Same case with the quote-unquote docs too. As it's just her face, she posted herself on her Fansly. Introducing the next person, Roku.
Yes, it's Atanashi. Uh-oh.
These are all deleted, by the way. Quoting Zentrea saying, this is a grown-ass adult doing edgy, introspective, vague posting because their hat is a one-to-one copy of the Nazi uniform on their new outfit.
It's also a one-to-one copy of the point of the peak hat from every military of that time period, you idiot. Literally crack a fucking history book. Open a goddamn history book. The peak hat is used by every military during World War I. For fuck's sake, it's used today. God's sake, the Marines soft cap is a fucking peak hat. A peak cap. The soft cap used by Marines to this day is in the shape and style of a peak cap. And yes, the Marine dress blues have one. The Army dress greens have it. I believe the Navy dress blues have it as well. Literally, it is still used. That type of hat is used by every fucking military today, both Class A uniform and even in their BDUs. Okay? It is a common fucking hat. But because these people are too fucking stupid to open their eyes, because it will detract from their cause, from their jihadist crusade, they will ignore it.
By the way, one must wonder why it's such an issue to change it, if looking like the thing it looks like wasn't the point. And they said, rolling on the floor laughing, farming drama off of you. Oh, honey. First of all, anyone who calls a stranger online honey or anything like that, you're weird. You are weird. Okay? Anyways. Oh, honey, you think way too highly of yourself. And Zentrea said, in response, don't call me honey, you effing weirding ass F. Go off. I don't know you like that, and here you are still yapping away because God knows things your 2 minutes of fame. Dang.
Yep.
And continuing on.
Oh God, Zentrea, why are you responding?
Says, and yeah, it's totally unintentional when it's a one-to-one copyright, and your community are calling people homophobic slurs for calling you out. In quotes, woke people are snowflakes, end quote. You outed yourself, and you're panicking. What a way to fall.
Oh my God.
19 comments, by the way. Zentrea said, you dumb effing stuff. There's literally a effing thread on the artist where we got inspiration from anime, and I'm not panicking. I'm effing pissed. Dipstuffs like you can't comprehend basic situational awareness when I address the situation, so you feed off of it.
Yeah, well, Zeb, Rev typically does censor himself. I've said this before. Rev will censor himself because he is at the mercy of the YouTube censors. And so he does this to keep himself monetized. He did it that when he read the quote from that one person, I don't know why I don't know why Rev decided not to censor himself when he was reading the quote and said retard. For whatever reason, he decided not to. But typically speaking, he does heavily censor himself like this because if he doesn't, his video will get demonetized. Oh yeah, he did suffer a couple videos. Why he did that, I don't know. He could have been testing things. I would say likely he was probably testing the YouTube censors to see if they were slacking a little bit. And yeah, he did get free content, but he also could have been testing the YouTube censorship to see like, okay, are they laxing on this where these expressions can be used? I won't get demonetized. Maybe they did demonetize him, so he's going back to self-censoring so he can stay monetized. It's not that he's like, oh, I don't want to say those words. It's I can't say those words, otherwise I won't be able to make money off my videos, which is his primary source of income. That's all.
Hoping to grasp at something, anything. My community, when I've already made a statement regarding this multiple times, and you're the one insisting this effing conversation, and I will still be here raising thousands of dollars when you're scrounging away at your desk, trying to farm drama for one like. You know what? She's right. Zentrea is right. Guys, stand up.
She airs, but she's still feeding him. That's the thing. Zentrea is 100% right. Let's not. I'm not gonna fuck with it. Zentrea is 100% right, but she's feeding them. This is exactly what these freaks look for. This is a small little VTuber. I've never even heard of this person. This is a small, presumably a small VTuber that is basically generating this kind of drama. So people are now going to look her up. People are now going to look up Roku to basically see what she's all about. And unfortunately, Zen fed into it, kept up the drama, and is now generating interest, which is what this person wanted in the first place. And honestly, the best course of action is the first time this person posted something like that, post that first Twitter, is to literally just post, and this would have been the perfect response to people that are posting like she's dressing up like a Nazi. Literally get photos and images from every other non-Nazi army from World War II wearing the exact same hat and like outfit, along with anime of heroes wearing the exact same type of hat and outfit. Pop them into the Twitter and go, are you calling every one of these people evil? Because they're all wearing the exact same thing, and then just leave it. Yeah, well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But like, the single response should have been like, post a couple of those videos showing like allied military officers wearing those kind of outfits, anime characters that are like heroes wearing that outfit. Post that and done. And just that's it, and leave it. That I think would have been the appropriate response from Zentrea to do that. Showcase that it's not only Nazis that wear that uniform, and that's it. Well, Zeb, my guess is Zentrea was probably catching like heat from so many people. It was probably just too many to go block. She was probably catching shit from God knows how many Twitter users, and it's just it would have been mind numbing to try to just go through and block every single one of them. Ignore, yes, ignore it, and yes, correct. That's just it. Like, if she wanted to make some kind of response, good response would have been what I said. Throw those images into a post and say, by the way, these are all allies and heroes, and then that's it, and then just ignore everything else. That would have probably been a better response. Well, Nico, I mean, maybe I don't know how Zen feels when it comes to like that kind of thing, so I can't say for it. Uh, but I don't think she has mods for her Twitter. That's the thing. I don't think she has mods for her Twitter. She handles that herself, I believe.
In this screenshot, 1 like. So true. So true. But yeah, thanks to Able Clips for getting these screenshots, because all those related replies are deleted. Thank you for screenshotting those. But anyways, here's another funny coming out of the situation. Powder, the VTuber, saying,
Yup.
my Warhammer outfit. Referring to this. Clearly, Nazi propaganda. And this person saying Powder, or whatever her name is, unapologetically having a whole SS uniform on, but nah,
I saw this.
Let's dogpile on Zentrea instead.
What the hell?
And they got hit with a note, an official note saying the outfit is a Commissar uniform from Warhammer 40,000, not an SS uniform.
Yeah, and at the same time, people will go, oh, it's Warhammer? Well, they're fascists. Like, even if it's not a SS uniform and it's a commissar from Warhammer, people will then twist around and go, yeah, well, Warhammer's fascist. It's all about being, you know, the whole thing with the Space Marines. They're fascists, so it's still fascism. Gotcha. That's what they'll do. And yes, it's a fictional fucking universe. I'm aware. I'm painfully aware. But this is why I'm saying they'll twist it and they'll find something else. It's never good enough. So don't back down. Push them to the side. Go, okay, your opinion is invalid. Moving on. That's it. That's what you ought to do.
Guys, a little behind the scenes moment. I kicked back the chair to do the applause.
Rev, please wait till you're off camera, for God's sake. Sorry, I had to. The joke was there. It was right in my face. I had to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to. It was a cheap shot. I know, Rev. I'm sorry. I had to though. I'm sorry.
I'm on my knees. And
Guys, why? Oh fuck! I gotta shut up. Oh, Rev, why are you doing this to me? Rev, why are you doing this to me? God damn it! While you're down there, Rev, I'm sure Straub was like probably looking for some attention. So like, don't waste that position. Fuck! I had to do it. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to say it. He fucking softballed it, chat. I had to fucking do it. I'm sorry. But hey, give me credit. I told him to do it to Straub and not me. I told him to take care of his wife. Okay, give me credit for that. And at the very least, give me credit that I told him to take care of his wife. Okay? Give me my credit.
I'm done. I'm done, folks. This whole situation is crazy. Zentrea, of all people, is being accused of being a Nazi. Let that sink in. But anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comments section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
And you want to hear the crazy thing? If all of these people attacking Zentrea actually went to her chat and said something to her, like just said, if any of these people actually came into her stream and said something like, why does that look like a Nazi outfit? Zen could actually explain it. And the people, if they were reasonable, if they were halfway reasonable, might go, oh, okay. We had that very thing happen here at the beginning of stream. I don't know if Kira is still here or not, But yeah, exactly. So that's where I'm going. I don't know if Kira's still here or not, but Kira was, there was that back and forth between me and Kira on Twitter. Kira showed up in stream today at the beginning of stream. And what happened? We talked. We talked. I laid out my position on the whole matter. And what happened? Kira went, oh, okay, I get it. And we had a civil discussion that, you know what it ended up with? It ended up with Kira going, cool, I'm going to hang out here. I like your stream. I'm going to hang out. They followed me. They got gifted a sub. Why? Because they came into my stream and talked in a rational, respectful manner, to which I reciprocated. And what happened? It's all over and it's all amicable. If any of these people did the same thing with Zen, not all of them, because God knows perpetual victims will perpetual victim. So there were plenty of them that would probably not listen to a thing she says and probably would just go, I don't believe you because I'm a psychopath. How many of them would come into her stream, say something in a respectful manner, asking like, why did you choose this? Because it does look like this. And Zen could explain it and could explain the background context behind it. And maybe those people will go, oh, that makes sense. Okay. If people just fucking talked and stopped being permanent victims, maybe we can start curing them of the woke mind virus. If they just started using their heads for like 2 seconds and actually talk and listen to what someone says, this could maybe have been taken care of.